Hey, what's up? My name's Kyle, and this is the review of the course Partner Driven by Peter Vekselman. Vekselman. I've purchased over $100,000 worth of online courses in my life, and so I've kind of learned what to look out for. Full transparency, I do not make money with real estate investing other than my own home that I got through the business model I actually do. What I do is more like digital real estate. I build websites, rank them on Google for different service industries like plumbing or concrete work or anything like that. And when I build those websites and rank them and people find them, they start calling the phone number that's on that. And then once they start calling the phone number that's on it, I forward them to a business owner that wants to take them, and he pays me a monthly retainer to rent that website from me that's getting a bunch of leads. But I will get more into my business model later. If you have questions about my business model, I have my email in the description and a link to a course that I endorsed for that business model. But basically, when it comes to courses about real estate investing, when they start making promises about funding all your deals, you have to ask yourself, like, if they're going to fund all my deals, give me all the training, why don't they just hire somebody? You know, why do you have to pay $6,500 or $10,000 to join their course and work for them, basically, right? Something sounds off. That, you know, when it sounds too good to be true, it usually is, and so I would be wary of that. Real estate is definitely, obviously, the number one wealth creator in history, but this might not be the way to get into it. I would just be wary and really do your due diligence before you really jump in and expect this guy to fund all your deals and give you all the training. There's got to be a catch, because why would you have to pay to join that? Why wouldn't they just hire somebody, you know? Anyways, there are two things I always tell people that I've learned over the years when it comes to buying a course. Most courses on a certain subject, they all teach the same thing, right? If you're getting a course on real estate, they're all going to teach you the same things, but it comes down to the instructor, right? Watch some of their YouTube videos. Are you vibing with the way they're teaching things? Are they explaining things in a way that you could comprehend easily? Because you're going to have to watch 2 hours of their content. And the most important factor is that you're going to, what am I saying, 2 hours? Like maybe 10 to 20 hours of their content. And you're going to have to be able to like absorb that information. So if you're listening to somebody that's boring as hell, you're going to give up and quit. And so just watch their videos, make sure, focus on whether you actually like their teaching style. Number two is make sure they have a good Facebook group or some sort of community where you could like talk with other people who are in the same phase as you. Because you're going to be going through this course and you're going to have a ton of questions, and you're going to want to get those questions answered quickly. The course creator is not going to be available to answer all your questions quickly. So you go into the Facebook group, you can get your questions answered from other people who are more advanced than you, or talk with people who are at the same stage as you, and you could learn together. Was the core to my success was the Facebook group I was a part of to learn my business model. I even found my business partner through my Facebook group, and we've been working together for 4 years now, and we do over $80,000 to $100,000 a month or so. Let me just go a little bit more in detail into my business model, and then I'll let you go. Basically, let's say, for example, do I have to be a plumber in Orlando in order to make a website called plumbingorlando.com? No, you don't. So what I do is I make a website called plumbingorlando.com. I make the website all about plumbing services in Orlando, and I do some SEO on the website, and when it gets ranking for the keywords that people type in to find plumbing services in Orlando, and it starts showing up on the front page, people start calling it, right? And when people start calling it, that's when I go find an actual plumber in Orlando, and I'm like, hey, I have this website I built that's getting a bunch of phone calls. Do you want to start taking them? And I put them on a 7-day trial. They try it out. They see the calls. They close some business, and you're like, talk to them after the 7 days, and you're like, hey, do you want to... Do you want to keep this going month to month? We could work out a deal. Usually you come to an agreement anywhere between $500 and $1,500 a month, depending on the niche and city. And once you connect the phone line to them, they start getting the calls every month. They pay you on autopilot every month. And it's basically like building a house and renting it out to somebody. But it costs less than $100 to build this house, you know, and you make I feel like I get more passive income from this with like a $1,500 a month client than you would from one real estate deal, which typically averages these days around $500 a month after all the expenses involved. But it's a great business model. It's been making me over 20K for the past 4 years, and I don't know what I'd be doing without it. But if you have any questions about it, shoot me an email. My email's in the description. If you want to look into a course that I endorse, there's a link to that in the description as well. Yeah, but if you decide to go with physical real estate or digital real estate, no sweat. Just hope to hear from you, and good luck on your making money online journey. It took me a while to find my little space to make money in, but you'll find it. You have to find what works with you. Hope to hear from you. Good luck.